Today, we're talking about something every brand, and let's be honest, every influencer needs to master: the strategic planning process in social media marketing. If you've ever wondered how skincare brands like Glossier manage to build cult followings seemingly overnight, the secret isn't just great products, it's strategic social media planning. Glossier didn't just start posting and hope for the best, they created a clear roadmap. From conducting market research to setting measurable goals, engaging their audience in a two-way conversation, and refining their strategy based on real-time feedback. And that's exactly what we're going to break down today. Let's start with the big picture. Strategic planning in social media marketing is about setting clear objectives, deciding how to achieve them, implementing the plan, and then measuring the results. It's not just about posting cute memes or jumping on viral trends. It's about making social media work for your brand's long-term goals. A great example of this? GT's Living Foods. They've built an entire brand presence around kombucha by strategically using all 4 zones of social media: community engagement, publishing valuable health content, fun and interactive entertainment, and seamless e-commerce. It's not by accident, it's a plan. Brands don't start at the expert level, they evolve through 3 phases. First, the trial phase. This is the let's see what happens phase. Think of a brand's first awkward post, or that time Wendy's experimented with roasting other accounts on Twitter using dark humor. Some brands stay in this phase forever. Have you guys seen what's going on over at peanut butter cookie brand Nutter Butter's TikTok page? I can't put my finger on what the purpose of this campaign is, but it's definitely entertaining, and I'll be here for the updates. Next up is the transition phase. Here, brands start getting strategic, but are still figuring things out. They may try social ads, influencer partnerships, or test different content styles to see what resonates. An example of a now established brand in the transition phase is Airbnb from 2014 to 2016. Initially, Airbnb relied heavily on organic social media marketing, user-generated content, and word of mouth. However, during this transition phase, they started investing in influencer partnerships, experimenting with different content styles, and running targeted social ad campaigns. For instance, they launched the Live There campaign, where they moved beyond promoting just rental listings and instead focused on showcasing travel experiences and local communities. This approach helped Airbnb evolve from just a booking platform into a brand associated with lifestyle and unique travel experiences. They were still refining their strategy at this stage, testing different messaging approaches, working with travel influencers, and integrating user-generated content in a more structured way. It wasn't yet as seamless and sophisticated as their later campaigns, such as the Made Possible by Hosts initiative, but it marked a key shift toward a more strategic and data-driven social media marketing approach. The third and final phase is the strategic phase. This is where the magic happens. Brands now integrate social media into the entire marketing mix with clear goals and metrics. Take Nike, for example. They use social media not just for ads, but also for activism, customer engagement, and community building. Every campaign has a purpose, and every post aligns with their brand values. Before launching any social media campaign, you need to know where you stand. This means conducting a situation analysis, a fancy term for asking what's working, what's not, who are our competitors, and what do our customers want? Let's take Netflix, for example. They realized people were talking about their shows on social media, but weren't engaging through their official accounts. Netflix's solution? Creating a more relatable, humorous brand voice that thrives on memes, GIFs, and audience participation. As a media analyst from Fast Company argues, by imbuing its social platforms with the personality of a meme-happy fan who lives for TV and movies, Netflix's approach goes beyond mere promotion and jumps armpit deep into participation and collaboration. For its animated show BoJack Horseman, Netflix even created an Instagram feed that was entirely from the main character's point of view. And it worked for both BoJack Horseman and Netflix more generally. Now their posts receive tens of thousands of engagements. Good objectives are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, or as marketers like to say, smart. And social media isn't free, even if posting is. Brands must allocate budgets for the time it takes to create content, pay for ads, and build influencer partnerships. For example, Glossier built its empire by setting clear social media objectives, like increasing user-generated content by 20% each quarter. They invest in Instagram ads, but also rely on micro-influencers to organically spread the word. The result? It's a brand with an ultra-loyal social media following. A brand's audience isn't everyone. Understanding your ideal customer, what they like, where they hang out online, and how they engage with content is paramount. Take Duolingo's TikTok strategy. They know their audience is young, loves humor, and enjoys chaotic energy. So instead of boring language learning posts, they post absurd, meme-driven content with their giant green owl mascot. And guess what? Millions love it. Different platforms serve different purposes. A business-to-business company might dominate LinkedIn, while a beauty brand thrives on Instagram and TikTok. For example, Chipotle's social media game is strong on TikTok, where they launch viral challenges like the Guac Dance campaign. They know their audience loves interactive, short-form content, and they deliver that. The best campaigns aren't just ads, they're experiences. The goal? Engage the audience emotionally, encourage them to interact, and give them content they want to share. At the end of every year, Spotify Wrapped turns your listening data into a fun, shareable story that dominates social media each December. It's a smart marketing strategy disguised as a personal experience. So, what's the key takeaway from strategic planning? Social media marketing isn't about randomly posting content, it's about planning, executing, and refining a strategy over time. Brands like Glossier didn't just post and pray, they built a dedicated community through consistent, strategic efforts that align with their brand's voice and audience expectations. Whether you're running a major company or just growing your own personal brand, following a strategic process sets you up for success. It makes sure you identify your competitors, set smart objectives, align your message and channel with your audience, and that your campaign gives audiences something they want to share. Think about how you can implement these steps in your own marketing efforts in the future. Okay, that's it. We're done.